Hey there, friends. We are back with our concluding chapter, our final chapter in Gary Paulsen's Lawn Boy. So much has happened. I feel like we're pretty well resolved in this story. Lawn Boy has brought his parents in on this situation. They're getting the account all set up. Grandma's even looking to buy her own prize fighter. That's not weird at all, is it? So what do we have to talk about now? Oh, I think I know. What's Joey Powell up to right now? Turn to chapter 15, page 84. Please forgive the sound of all the power tools. They're still working. So we're just going to have to work through all that noise. I'm so sorry. I know it's kind of annoying, but don't let it detract you or distract you from this amazing chapter. Chapter 15, serendipitous activity and its effects on capital quantity. If something is serendipitous, it means that it is like a happy accident. All right, that's a close enough definition. So it's like a twist between a happy accident and fate. It's neat. Okay, so serendipitous activity and its effects, how it impacts capital quantity, the amount of money you have. Let's see how that works out. We all went to the fight Saturday night. It was a huge auditorium with a ring in the middle and a bunch of fat men smoking cigars that smelled like dog poop when a hot mower blade hits. Gross. All right, sorry, I gotta read it one more time because it's hilarious. It was a huge auditorium with a ring in the middle, so like a boxing ring in the middle, and a bunch of fat men smoking cigars that smelled like dog poop when a hot mower blade hits it. Women with not a lot of clothes on were hanging on to the men. Because I was a sponsor, I had ringside seats for Arnold and my family. And when we arrived, it was pretty exciting. Joey came out in a big red robe, followed by his manager in a red t-shirt. He took off the robe and pumped his arms in the air. He had on red trunks. The ring announcer introduced the fighters, and we cheered like crazy. Grandma blew kisses, which made Joey blush and look away. The other men wore green. When the bell rang, the fighters came out of their corners and took a stance in the middle like they were going to box. Only they didn't. The man in green swung at Joey, and Joey ducked a little and then used his right to hit the other guy so hard that it sounded like someone slammed a melon with an axe. The other boxer slid backward, already out cold, until he hit the ropes, then slithered between the bottom rope and the mat and out of the ring to land in the lap of a fat man smoking a cigar. We all jumped up, screaming, "Joey! Joey! Joey! Pow!" And he waved his glove at us. The fight lasted 4.5 seconds. That was it. The purse was $5,000. Now remember, the purse is what we call the prize winning, like the money that you win. The purse was $5,000 and I was due for half. Can you figure that out? What's half of 5,000? Oh, I got it. That was just the start for Joey. $2,500. That was just the start for Joey. He was going to have many more fights. When I went to bed that night, I had a dream about him doing a whole bunch of 4.5-second fights until he became the world champion. It was a great dream, like in color, with Joey wearing the red trunks for luck and with a lot of action. And I, because it had been such a late night at the fight, slept really hard. When the phone by my bed woke me up the next morning, I was still in a dream. "It's me," Arnold said. We got a new development." "Don't worry. As long as he keeps wearing the red trunks, he's bound to win." "What?" That dream was hard to shake. "As long as he keeps wearing the red trunks." "Wake up, man. It's me, Arnold." "Oh." I shook my head and scattered the dream. "All right, yeah, what's the problem?" "It's not a problem. You remember the walleye stock?" "Yeah, sure. The one that made me rich?" "Yeah, that's the one. Well, I put in the sell order back when I said I did, and the record said it sold for $4 a share, and you came up with like $48,000. And change. Yeah, and change. Except the sell order didn't go through like the computer said it did, and the stocks didn't change hands the way they were supposed to, like some kind of technical foul up. So for all this week, you've still owned that walleye stock. In fact, man, you still do. There have been some massive shifts in value. Even half awake, I could feel this sinking in the center of my stomach. How much? I said, though I didn't want to know, really. How much did we lose? Oh, no, whoa, no, man. The stock didn't go down. It went up. Up? Yeah, there was this secondary merger of some stature, and a larger software company took the whole thing over. They're always doing things like that, these high-risk software stocks. Like I can remember when Arnold. How much? Well, the merger triggered some more interest, so the stock jumped to $40 a share, and you had $12,000 shares at $40 a share. Numbers, more numbers. 12 times 4, 48. No, not 48. $480,000. Yeah, I mean, of course, there are going to be some fees and commissions and the like, but, it could still be a little under that figure. Now, listen, please, man, it's Sunday and the market's closed, but I heartily recommend that tomorrow morning when it opens, we sell the stock and put the money in something solid and long-term. I didn't faint. I mean, that time I didn't faint. But I did hang up, and I got out of bed and went down to the kitchen where Mom and Dad and Grandma were making a late breakfast. And without thinking about telling them to sit down, I gave them Arnold's news and found that there must be a weak male gene in our family because Dad fainted. We put him on the couch. Ah, he's coming around. Grandma patted his hand. She turned to me. You know, dear, Grandpa always said, take care of your tools and they'll take care of you. And they did. Isn't that the truth? Lawn Boy took care of that little dinky lawnmower of his that he didn't really want in the first place. And look what happened. Now he has about $500,000. Unbelievable. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It was fast, it was furious. It was a teensy little book, but it had lots of great information in it. You guys are now officially on your way to becoming economists. I challenge you to look into that. There are lots of places that you can get more information on this. Encyclopedia Britannica online or Britannica.com is a great place to look. There's tons of information about economics for kids. Think about it. Look into it. Maybe you are the next Lawn Boy. If you loved this book, I want you to know that it's part of a series. We've got Lawn Boy Returns. We've got Flat Broke, Liar, Liar, and Masters of Disaster. You don't have to stop the adventure now. Get this checked out or you can order it online. I bet your library will have it. Lots of libraries are reopening now. If you guys are tuning in during the quarantine, things are starting to happen. Check it out. Read it online or listen. Well, I'm actually not going to. I was going to say listen to me read them, but I'm not going to do the rest of them. We're moving on to other books now. But check them out. Gary Paulson has a lot of fantastic books. Yearling Humor is the publisher. Check it out. And check out my other stories in my playlist. See you guys soon.